Hobbiton movie set right now, and my gas range right now is 19, and I have to go 17 kilometers to this place called Gulf to fill up. And Peter Jackson's Hobbit and a lot of the rings. Been very fascinated by that, and I'm here in New Zealand, and why not go and check it out. So let's see. I hope I make it on time. I had got a 1:30 booking, and right now the time is 1:02. So yeah, so that's what I'm documenting my journey, and this is some kind of road works going on here. So I'm stuck here. So let's see. The 1:30 show, so they pushed me down to 2 o'clock, and I got a gentleman here waiting with me.
Hi, I'm Simi and I'm from Turkey.
Turkey.
This is my third day in New Zealand. I've been in Sydney for 1.5 years.
And he's Biju Thomas, OneLifeLive. Go for it. 2 o'clock departure. To Hobbiton movie set. Thank you. So we are now going to enter with my friend. I forgot your name, sir. Semi. Semi is from Turkey, but he lives in Sydney, so he's come. So 3. First one, unexpected journey. Okay. What about Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings, I think it's also the first one.
First one. So I think same here. I like the first and the last part, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, last part's also.
Alright.
Nuera Valley. And in the background there we can also see the Kaimai Ranges. Now these did feature in the movie for approximately 2 seconds. Had to be pretty quick to see them, but some of the locals picked them out, and they figured out what was going on here. Now there's a little house up to your left hand side. It sits on the hill up there. Below that house is a roadway. Now it was on that roadway that
Finally.
Alright everyone.
Yes.
Cool. So I've got a few questions for you before we get started. I would like to know how many of you guys have actually seen Lord of the Rings, first of all. Okay, that's not many of you. What about the Hobbit?
half.
That's even nice. And have you read any of the books? Some of you. Okay, that's cool. Now the biggest question is, how many of you have no idea what I'm talking about? Okay, there is always one. We've got on average 40% of our visitors who have never seen the movies, never read the books, but they still enjoy their tour. What they usually do, these guys, they take lots of photos, lots of videos, and then they make their friends and family back. Don't hesitate to ask me. Okay, are you ready to start?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. You made it, guys. You're now in the Shire. I know you're pretty excited right now, so you're not going to want to listen to me just right now. So just
Where mostly movies are made. So Bollywood, you must have heard that. Yeah. So I'm a die-hard movie buff. Even if you see my channel, you will see a lot of movie reviews and all that. And yeah, this is the first time I've paid money to see a movie set. So that's it, guys.
yes, and his nephew, Frodo Baggins. Well done. Do you know where is that hobbit hole on the movie scene?
That one on top.
Yes, that's the one on top of the hill with a green door. You see a bunch of people already over there. You'll be these guys in a few minutes as well. You'll be able to take some photos of Baggin from closer. Now Baggins over there, that's our largest hobbit hole. It's 100-person scale. That's according to a normal human size. Now you must have noticed that we have different sizes for the hobbit holes around this area. And you'll see also on the rest of the movie set. For example, these ones over there, they're not quite 100% scale. They're just a little bit smaller. They are the 90% scale hobbit holes. Now these ones, they were used to film the actors that were playing hobbits. So of course these actors, they would look rather small in front of the doors. Plus these actors had to be under a certain height to play a hobbit. They had to be under 5'4", which is under 165 centimeters. Any of you in this group is under 5'4"?
I come in.
Yes. Raise your hand if you are. Yes. Well, welcome home, guys. Yay. Now, for the rest of you, do not worry. If you are very tall, Peter Jackson had a plan for you anyway. He would have filmed you in front of the small doors that we've got here at Hobbiton. The ones behind me, they are 60% scale hobbit holes, and they were used mainly to film Ian McKellen. Do you know who he plays in the movie?
Gandalf.
Gandalf the Wizard.
Gandalf.
Well done. So of course he would look very tall compared to the hobbit hole. Now if you have a look just over that way, that little area in between the two stone walls, that's a pretty famous one as well. Do you remember what happens in that area? In the movie? You got an idea? No?
The dark cloud riders coming there?
No, that's not that. Well tried. That's actually where Gandalf and Frodo arrive on their horse and cart at the beginning of the Fellowship of the Ring.
Fellowship of the
Remember that, guys? And in The Hobbit, that is where Bilbo runs through to go on his adventure when he needs to catch up with the dwarves. That's where he says, I'm going on an adventure. On an adventure! Here we go! Here. It's called the Dell. You can see it in the movies as well, especially in The Hobbit. You see Bilbo Baggins running on the path just over there. Again, when he leaves Hobbiton to go on his adventure. And this nice community, the Hobbits are pretty happy. They've got everything they need. Well, I believe you do believe in Hobbits, right?
Yes.
Okay, we've got around 350 of them in this village. And the ones that live here, they've got everything they need. They've got their own vegetable garden at the back. They've got their own pond, just in case they want to go fishing. They also have their own orchard just there. And that orchard, you've got some apple trees and pear trees. However, if you have a look again at the movies, you might notice that these trees are disguised as plum trees. Does anybody know why?
Hobbits like plum.
Yeah, probably, but that's not the main reason. That is because in one of the books there is a sentence, everyone, that talks about hobbit children playing around plum trees. Did you remember the sentence, for those of you who read the books? You should say yes if you're real fans. Now Peter Jackson asked the gardening crew, well, could we plant plum trees on this movie set? And the gardening crew said, well, Peter, the problem is in New Zealand these plum trees, they grow slightly too big, so they will be the wrong scale for your movie set. But what we could do, we could plant this nice variety of apple trees and pear trees. Peter Jackson said, yes, no problem, we'll do that. Came back a few days later, looked at the trees, and he said, oh well guys, what we could do, we could remove, well, you could remove all the leaves and all the fruits of these trees before I start filming, and then replace them with artificial plums and leaves, of course. Just because there is that little sentence in the book that talks about plum trees. And the gardening crew did it, everyone. Now the gardeners don't bother anymore, so these are the real apple trees and pear trees. Okay? Have you got any questions so far?
Turkey has something called as balaclava. Balaclava. That is my favorite. The sweet. The sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
That pastry.
Yeah, it's very sweet actually.
That's it, guys. So we are in New Zealand talking about Turkey. Why not, hey?
Yeah.
Melting pot.
Maybe next time you'll be in Turkey.
Yeah. I want to be in Turkey. Turkey. Salman Khan's movie was shot. Tiger. You know Salman Khan? He's a big Indian movie star. Tiger was shot.
Turkish people know Amir Khan.
Amir Khan. Maybe we can, have some Bollywood songs here.
Oh, of course. course, yeah, why not?
You know, because this looks very nice. Because
Yes.
yeah.
I got one question.
Yes.
Have they built everyone Hobbit so you can go inside, or is just?
So every single one of them behind the door, there's a small empty space. We're actually going to go inside one of them during the tour, so you'll be able to see how they're made. That was filmed in the studios down in Wellington. That's the part where you can see Bilbo doing his speech. Now he does that speech in front of the tree, in front of the party tree, if you remember the books. And the party tree, it's the one behind me. So what they did, they actually recreated the bottom 4 meters of that tree in the studios. And they filmed the same over there. Remember Peter Jackson? He's a real perfectionist. Remember the plum trees? Right, so he went for the effort of asking his team to rebuild the bottom of that tree just there. It was just easier for the lighting to film in the studio. Okay, now if you have a look over that way, you will see our pretty lake. That's not a natural lake, it's a man-made lake. It was man-made in the late 1940s by the previous owners of the farm. And then in the distance, you've got a beautiful building. You know which building it is? The Green Dragon Inn, of course. This is where you're going to get your complimentary drink.
There you go, guys. We are in Hobbiton, and we got 2 of our friends here. What's your name, sir?
My name is Fred.
Fred.
Roy.
Fred and Roy, and we just LOTR, and we are in Hobbiton. We are in Hobbiton, and we are enjoying having a good time here. And where are you from, sir?
We're guys from China.
China. But you live in New Zealand, or you live in
Yeah, no, I'm studying in New Zealand.
Studying.
In Auckland.
studying in Auckland? Maramata, isn't it? 2 hours drive. And we're gonna have some beer right now. Let's go. Let's see what is there in the beer, right?
How about you?
Let's have a drink. We paid $84, by the way. We definitely need a drink. Alright, cheers guys.
Okay.
Bye. Fan, I saw it when it released in India. Lord of the Rings 1, 2, 3. I remember it was a big craze. And then I saw the Hobbit in New Zealand. So I saw it in IMAX. All the 3 parts of Hobbit, I saw it in IMAX, and it was shot in, I think, 24 or 48 rates per second. I'll put it in the description. So that was the unique feature of this of Hobbit. And yeah, friends from Auckland, and we are you guys enjoying?
Yeah, very
Enjoying.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're gonna have a beer right now, and I'll be keeping on vlogging. Let's see. I'll tell you what is the whole experience all about. Let's go, guys. We'll come here and make it, but I made it. Pretty happy about it. Are you guys happy about it?
We are happy about it.
You are happy. Okay, good. So, and if you like my channel, do like and subscribe my work. And that's it, guys. This is it. This is what Peter Jackson dreamt of, and this is what he visioned, and this is reality. This is what's happened. Some free drinks. It's beautiful. The weather is very nice and pleasant. Not that hot. It's a good hike. Right from there to all the way from there, and then we come here, and that's very beautiful giant here. So that's it, guys.
When I run out, you can tell me that it's forward and it's
Don't like beer?
No.
I'm also driving the car, but it's one person. Once you go to toilet, over, finish. So just one person alcoholic beer. And who doesn't like some alcohol in their life, isn't it? Why not? Why not have some? And this is brewed in Hamilton, so Good George Company. Very nice. How do you like the beer? Very nice, eh? Nice beer. Sorry. Cheers. Cheers. I live in Oxford,
Okay.
but I'm originally from India.
Yes. Okay, nice. You're traveling around?
No, I bunked work.
Okay.
So this was my long distance dream. Like I'm a big fan of Hobbiton, of course, and so I always thought that I will come and see. I never got a chance, and today I
But
just
here you
woke up
go.
and I said like, let's go.
Yep.
What
Your
the heck?
dream came true.
We just have one life.
Yes.
Live. And thank you very much for your excellent service.
No worries.
And I'll be, putting my small.
Mr. Bilbo, where are you off to? Don't stop, I'm already late. Late for what? I'm going on an adventure.
Thank you for embarking upon your journey with Air New Zealand. May your path always be guided by the light of the stars, and may the future bestow upon you all the happiness and adventure our Middle-earth has to offer.
That's a wrap, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it.